In Nuendo, the key to editing is the tools and the methods used to enhance those tools. Nuendo offers you a very comprehensive and powerful selection of tools with which to edit, slice, dice, chop, and do just about anything else you can think of to your audio and MIDI events. In this movie tutorial, we're going to cover the basics of each tool and how they can work for you. You have three ways in which to access your tools. First, you have the main toolbar, located in the top of the project window. Here you can easily click on a tool and access it immediately. You'll also notice that several tools have sub-options for the way the tools behave, something we'll look at shortly. Next, you have your key commands on the keyboard. The numeric keys located at the top of your keyboard are already assigned to each of the tools, making it very easy to switch tools while you're quickly moving around and editing in the project. Third is the contextual menu. This menu has two modes. One is the main context menu that appears anytime you right-click or control-click within the project window. The second mode is the classic Cubase toolbox. Either mode can be selected via the Preferences page, or you can assign a key command that will instantly change the mode on the fly for you. These are very handy features for those who can't make up their mind. The most commonly used tool is the Object Selection tool. Other than being your main tool to point, click, and move events around in the project, it's also used for resizing, repeating, volume handling, and more. It can be used to click on an individual object or highlight and drag over multiple objects for powerful multi-object editing. With just a few clicks, you can move entire sections of events around anywhere as you please. Next is the Range tool. This is a very effective tool for selecting specific areas and moving them or deleting them as you need. The Range tool also allows you to select across multiple tracks, giving you added flexibility on how you can use this tool. What makes the Range tool unique is that its selection method is enhanced by the ability to select areas based on the grid. The grid type allows you to determine whether you are working on the visual grid provided by the current timeline format. So for example, if you have bars and beats selected, then the Range tool will snap to this grid. If you choose timecode, then the Range tool will snap to the timecode grid. The scissors are pretty self-explanatory. They allow you to slice and dice to your heart's content. Cutting is the sole purpose of this tool, with no additional modifiers or submodes. The function of the Glue tool is the opposite of the scissors. It simply merges together events that are split. The Eraser tool is very simple. It's used to delete or remove any specific object or event that you click on. However, remember that since Nuendo is non-destructive, it never actually deletes the audio material. It simply removes a placeholder event that exists for that area. You can easily bring back those parts by either extending the event that still exists or going back into the pool and placing it into the project. The Zoom tool is very powerful for allowing you to quickly get a close, detailed view of any particular event you are editing. You can either click in a single space, or you can use the Zoom tool to draw out the area that you want to expand. Next is the Mute tool. This is a very handy tool that allows you to disable or mute any specific event or group of events that you choose within the project layout. This makes it a very powerful alternative to muting an entire track, particularly when you need to test out muting certain elements of a song at specific points without deleting or altering the existing arrangements or layout of your songs. The Time Warp tool is a unique tool that allows you to build your own tempo grids based on non-tempo mapped material. It does this without altering the timeline location or speed of the existing audio MIDI material you may already have in the project. This is very handy if you have some material that was not recorded to tempo and you need to match it along with some other tempo mapped material, or place it onto a video event. The submode allows you to make these changes and also have the actual audio or MIDI material change its place and time as well. The Draw tool allows you to draw and edit your own automation data for any track that you have automation enabled on. You can also use it to draw out empty audio or MIDI events. The Line tool works similar to the Draw tool, except it allows you to draw predefined shapes when editing your automation data. Several different shapes are provided as submodes. For example, the Sign tool can be used to quickly add a cool sweeping pan effect to your pan automation. And as if that wasn't enough, you have modifier modes for some of these tools as well. You can access each of these modifiers from the Preferences page. Modifiers are simple. They allow you to change the behavior of the tool by just pressing one or two keys on your keyboard. For example, holding down the Alt key when using the Scissors tool will slice the entire event up in increments set by the grid type and grid value. Now we have a good understanding of the main tools that you will be using during any editing operation in Nuendo. This comprehensive set of tools lets you work in whatever way you feel is best for your specific style or needs. The key to using them efficiently is knowing which tools to use for which specific jobs. In the next few movie tutorials, we'll spend time learning some of the ways to make the most out of these tools, combined with many other advanced editing features.